A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw his Carr. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. 6-0 our score after 1. On the move to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Carr. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, flush to his right. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Carr. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
But 1st down, Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing is Hurts. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And this is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Here's a diving catch right side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Watkins diving. He's got it. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
19 Tiger. Watch the whip. Trap 60.
And now we've got a man a little jumpy here. Maybe trying to block the extra point. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they... That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr on the out route. This is Adams with a catch. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. trailing to his right. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he gets it to Bolden. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Carr to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Looking deep for Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But